Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wallowit?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes.
Resolution number 74 of 2020, a resolution adopting local law number 2 of 2020, adjusting permit fees for the town transfer station.
So moved.
Second?
Moved by Ms. Romano, second by Mrs. Standart. So we've begun this process and we're following through. The new hours, and I've received a lot of positive comments about the new hours that we propose to begin next week, this week. Yeah, we're going to begin tomorrow. And boy, I tell you, it's 3 weeks seems like a year, doesn't it? I mean, it's amazing. I think back to our world 3 weeks ago, and it's amazing. But, so yeah, they're scheduled to start tomorrow. Obviously, that's been put off. The transfer station is open half the amount of hours, roughly. We wanted to remain open Tuesday through Saturday, as we normally are, to hopefully spread the amount of people coming to the facility at any one time, you know, reducing the amount of people coming at one time. I figured if we open full days or shorten, but only for maybe 2 or 3 days, that would drive more people to a more condensed period of time. Or if we just, reduce the number of days altogether. This seemed to be the best way to hopefully spread the amount of people coming to the transfer station, because we were trying to avoid huge rushes of people at any one time. It's been somewhat successful, but I know Saturdays have still been extremely busy. So if you usually go on a Saturday, maybe most people have more flexibility now than usual, so if you can pick another day, we'd appreciate it. But those hours that we did approve will begin once the virus situation has run its course. And I know many people are looking forward to that. Also, the bulk waste program is moving forward. April 13th is the first day for pickup. However, you will get a letter 2 weeks in advance from County Waste. County Waste won the bid. You'll get a letter 2 weeks in advance from them stating the week that is assigned to your area of town, what day to put out your items, and what you can put out and what you can't put out. Okay, so all of that information is coming to you for one section of town, the northern part of town. You should have already received your letter. So what we don't want to happen is everybody in town puts their bulk items at the curb on April 3rd, in advance of April 13th, for instance, and then we have stuff sitting out there for 2 or 3 weeks. What'll happen is stuff left out will get wet, will get heavier, will break apart, and it just slows the whole process. They get through the pickup run each week very much slower. We've had instances where they've gone into another week because of this. So please don't put out your items for the bulk waste until you see what your date is that it's going to occur. Also, you can donate to Habitat for Humanity at the transfer station. So for more information on that, you can call the Habitat for Humanity Restore in Albany. And if you have something they want, they'll come get it. If you can't get it to the transfer station. Okay, any discussion? Okay, Teresa?
Councilman Whalen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wallowit?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes.
Resolution number 75 of 2020, a resolution authorizing the purchase of an ADA compliant shuttle bus for the Senior Express Shuttle Service.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Ms. Wallowitz, second by Mrs. Standard. We had 4 bids. The lowest was Matthews Bus, and half of the cost will be funded through grant, the Saratoga County Office of the Aging. So the town of Clifton Park will be responsible for half the cost. Discussion. Teresa?
Councilman Whalen?
yes,
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
yes,
Councilwoman Wallowitz?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes.
Resolution number 76 of 2020, a resolution awarding the bid for pool chemicals for the Barney Road, Locust Lane, and Burning Bush pools for the 2020 season.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Mrs. Standard, second by Ms. Wallowitz. Discussion. Okay, Teresa?
Councilman Whalen?
yes,
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
yes,
Councilwoman Wallowitz?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes.
Resolution number 77 of 2020, a resolution hiring seasonal lifeguards and head lifeguards for the 2020 summer season for Barney Road, Country Knolls, and Locust Lane pools.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Mrs. Standard, second by Ms. Wallowitz. We're moving forward with supplies as well as hiring. So the hiring for seasonal positions in the summer continued. The interviews were conducted by phone. Okay? Teresa?
Councilman Whalen?
yes,
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
yes,
Councilwoman Wallowitz?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes.
Resolution number 78 of 2020, a resolution scheduling a public hearing regarding extension number 1 to Dutch Meadows Sewer District number 1.
so moved,
Second.
Moved by Mr. Romano, second by Ms. Wallowitz. There's 5 properties involved in this initiative. And we will need to hold a public hearing for this, to move this forward. We will have a letter from each of the 5 property owners who are affected by this action. They will be requesting the town board to approve the district. So we'll have in writing the fact that the 5 people involved say yes. So that'll make our public hearing process a little easier. I know I talked to Mike O'Brien, and he said that was, I asked him if that's something that we could do on this particular project. He said he didn't believe there was going to be any issue, that these 5 property owners definitely want this to move forward. Okay? Discussion. Okay, Teresa?
Councilman Whalen?
yes,
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
yes,
Councilwoman Wallowitz?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes.
Resolution number 79 of 2020, a resolution extending a Print Alliance 1.0 agreement for fulfillment of printer toner cartridges by National Business Technologies.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Ms. Wallowitz, second by Mrs. Standard. Discussion. Okay, Teresa?
Councilman Whalen?
yes,
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
yes,
Councilwoman Wallowitz?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes.
Resolution number 80 of 2020, a resolution authorizing the hiring of campsite directors for a full-day camp and 4 half-day camps and the preschool camp for the 2020 season.
So moved.
second,
Moved by Mrs. Standard, second by Mr. Romano. Discussion. Teresa?
Councilman Whalen?
yes,
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
yes,
Councilwoman Wallowitz?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes.
Resolution number 81 of 2020, a resolution hiring camps counselors and specialists for the 2020 full-day and 4 half-day summer camp, day camp programs.
So moved.
second,
Moved by Mrs. Standard, second by Mr. Romano. Discussion. Okay, Teresa?
Councilman Whalen?
yes,
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
yes,
Councilwoman Wallowitz?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes.
Resolution number 82 of 2020, a resolution awarding the contract for fireworks for the town of Clifton Park's 4th of July celebration to Santoros World Famous Fireworks and authorizing the supervisor to sign the agreement for same.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Mrs. Standard, second by Ms. Wallowitz. And is is our intention to have fireworks in July. I understand that, I should also make this point that, you know, we're not blindly signing contracts. You know, the contracts are contingent on our being able to actually have the event. So whether it's pool chemicals for the pools or fireworks for July 4th, obviously if we cannot host people at the pools, we're not going to be locked into a contract to buy chemicals we don't need. If we can't have July 4th festivities, we're not going to have to pay for fireworks that we can't use. So I just want to make that point as well. We're moving forward, planning as if we are going to have all of these events and camps, programs, and the pools. If by chance it occurs that we cannot, we will not be locked into these contracts. So I thought that was an important point to make. I should have made it earlier. There you go. All right.
Councilman Whalen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wallowit?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes, any other business to come before the board? Okay, I want to thank everybody for their continued work and flexibility in this manner. And I want to thank Teresa, our town clerk, for the great job that she's doing serving residents each and every day. This is another thing on social media and our website, been highlighting different town employees that are working hard through this challenging circumstances and getting the job done, rising to the occasion. And as far as the town board, I think I can speak for all of them that we thank you all for what you're doing. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion made.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Wallowitz, second by Mrs. Standard. Before we do that, I'll ask that we leave one at a time. So Teresa, if you would leave first, and Ms. Wallowitz after that, Mrs. Standard, and Mr. Romano, and I'll be the last one out.
Councilman Whalen?
Yes.
Councilwoman Standard?
Yes.
Councilman Romano?
Yes.
Councilwoman Wallowit?
Yes.
Supervisor Barrett?
Yes, thank you. Be safe and be well, everybody.